22 years ago, many people warned that this coddled as entitled generation of spoiled brats was going to eventually turn into a giant pain in the ass when they got older, and here we are. Imagine asking a current day Twitter feminist to admit a mistake they made. There's a better chance of Frost urine washing her hair for the first time, that I can tell ya. You know, I wonder if we all just decided today to identify as a woman, then her whole argument gets flushed in a blaze of glory. If I became Mandy instead of Mannix, will I now be the appropriate gender to criticize the terrible and inept work of G4? Regardless, I think we can all bathe in the glory of bringing down the mighty G4. Although I don't think moronic, incompetent dingleberries such as them deserve such praise. Anyway, Owen Wilson's twin sister said in this cope-infested Reddit post, "Go read some feminist literature and educate yourself." And my response to that is, sorry dude, I don't read fiction. Hit the like button and subscribe, baby, now. I wouldn't even use the current 22 feminist literature ideology as toilet paper, because even the toilet can't handle that level of shit. Now, I want to make something crystal clear. I love women. I really love women. And thus, I would welcome them to the gaming ecosystem with open arms, quite literally. However, the ultra-feminist lunatic subsidiary version that believes all men are evil can off and kick rocks. They wanted equality and they got made fun of and criticized like everybody else. And now they turn around and say, no, that's not what we meant. It's like if you tell these fools to stop shooting themselves on their own foot, and they keep doing it just out of spite, and I'm loving every second of it. You can't fix stupidity, ladies and gentlemen. The lack of self-awareness that surrounds G4TV is biblical. They are the gift that keeps on giving. If you keep bleeding fans and money, just double down. Because you can't possibly be wrong, Adam Gisler. It's them. It's the audience who are the ones that are wrong, and that gets me to my next point. I know that I said I was done with this topic, but it has less to do with Cody Rhodes from the WWE, and it has more to do with you. Yes, you, the viewer. Because G4 is the perfect poster child of corruption in the video game industry. The management over there just doesn't care about gamers. In this quote from Cody Rhodes in her latest meltdown is that I deflect all criticism. Boom. That shows why those people hate you right there. They think that they're above criticism and that you, the viewer, don't even matter. Your opinions, your thoughts have zero input or effect on who these people are. And you, my friend, watching this with your hand down your pants, need to act accordingly. And I'll get to that in a second, but unfortunately for G4, this isn't 2001 anymore, because you doing that is the fastest way to end your career in any and every field. And that is why you need to support me, Mannix, because I know for a fact that Adam Gisler, Frost Urine, and the rest of those corporate weasels absolutely hate what I do, because I speak with honesty and I serve my community, not my customer base. Big difference. This is why I don't have a merch store and I don't have a fucking Patreon account or even a donation link. I purposely stayed away from that because viewers come onto YouTube to be entertained, not to be used as a way to siphon money from or be talked down to. I have never done that and I will never do any of those things, because the only reason I've made it this far is because of all of you. So hit the subscribe button and like the video, baby. This channel at the end of the day is this thing of ours. Now Frost Urine and the rest of those bollockless twats over at G4 want everyone to be as miserable as them. And like I said previously, do not blame everybody else. I know that's your mantra. I know that you live by never taking responsibility or accountability. So shut the f up and start dealing with your own problems and stop throwing temper tantrums. I find it to be absolutely ironic that she would say that that person's point on Reddit was made in bad faith when her entire stance is in bad faith. It's blindingly obvious that she can't handle valid criticism. She's so inept. At her job, in this post, she says that gaming news is not my strength or passion. Wow. One can only imagine why you have issues with criticism. See, Frost Urine is all over the place, ladies and gents, in her unhinged meltdown. She claims to have not played games and is merely reading off a script. Then, in her next smoker's breath, she says she just wants to play games and review them. But when she's presented with an opportunity to do so, she decides to go on a political rant. And by the way, as for her previous experience of a toxic work environment, I'm 1000% sure it stemmed from her toxic personality. That personality of hers is Chernobyl levels of toxicity. But listen, woke people never learn from their mistakes. They just double down and show everyone how fragile their entire ideology really is. They never learn because they never have to suffer from the consequences of their actions. And on that bombshell, I am officially never talking about this again. This dumpster fire going down in a glorious blaze has been fun to watch. Mannix out.